Hey, what's poppin'? It's Boy McKinley, and today we're playing the series. We're doing the series again, and we got Tyreek Hill, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I just want to be her for your mom to your pop to the beat to the bird. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. So yeah, let's get into this game.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mike 54. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a
On first down, Dickerson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
That's
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Come off the ball. Fair. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Throwing is Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
54 to 46-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All day, every day, any day. 25. Hey, alert.
And to give this time to the tailback. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On first down, Dickerson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. They'll run on first down. Dickerson, and the ball is knocked out, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Shift.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And what a big-time play there. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Cunningham. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 6 there on first. Here's Cunningham. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. On second down, this is Jackson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That second down play nets a -4. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. This will be caught
with that touchdown. Let's go.
For a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard.
A great hit stick by Tripamari.
Hauschka has the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I recommend go get Troy Polamalu now. He's so
2
overpowered.
minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
He can play rap. He can do everything.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. And he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Cunningham. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead, and they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
On 1st down, Dickerson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Sean Taylor there defensively.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cunningham looking to throw, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Ron Woodson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16, the first. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Cunningham to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Good tackle, I don't know.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Wilson now perfect since the 2nd half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. There's Wilson to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Yeah, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. From the gun, Cunningham. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run again with Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Is he quitting? And that will wrap up this video. I hope you guys all stay safe. Peace.